If you're alone right now, turn on another sound in your room. Not because this story is scary. Because it learns faster when you're quiet. I didn't believe things like that either. I was listening to a late-night horror story with my headphones on, lights off, the whole apartment asleep. Nothing moved. Nothing creaked. It felt safe. Then the audio skipped. Not forward. Not back. It repeated a single word. My name. I froze, waiting for the next line. The narrator didn't continue. I didn't sleep that night. I sat on the edge of my bed, phone in my hand, watching the audio player like it might blink first. It didn't. The waveform was still there. Flat. Empty. Like something had already finished using it. In the morning I checked my voice memos. There were dozens. All created between 1:14 a.m. and 3:02 a.m. I didn't remember recording anything. I tapped the first file. At first, there was only static. Then breathing. Not heavy. Not panicked. Patient. As if whoever was breathing wasn't tired at all. I skipped ahead. My own voice came in, whispering my address. Street. Apartment number. I dropped the phone. The last memo was only 3 seconds long. When I played it, I heard myself say one sentence. Not a warning. Not a scream. A question. Are you listening alone? I tried to erase everything. One by one, I selected the voice memos and hit delete. The list went empty. For half a second. Then the files came back. Same names. Same timestamps. Only one thing had changed. They were now marked as read only. I put the phone down and walked into the bathroom, splashing cold water on my face. I kept telling myself it was a glitch. A corrupted app. Anything that didn't involve the alternative. When I came back, the phone screen was on. Recording. I hadn't pressed anything. The red timer was counting upward. 0:01. 0:02. 0:03. I covered the microphone with my finger. The timer kept going. From the speaker, I heard the room. Not through the mic. Through something else. A delay. The door behind me creaked. Not in real life. On the phone. As if the recording was a few seconds ahead of me. I turned slowly. The bathroom door was still closed. But the phone played the sound of it opening. I unplugged the headphones and threw them across the room. The phone kept recording. I turned it face down on the table. The timer didn't stop. I knew that because I could feel it. A strange pressure behind my eyes. Like something was trying to imagine the shape of the room. I walked to the window and pulled the curtains open. Morning light flooded in. The pressure faded. The recording stopped. I picked up the phone. The last file was already saved. Length, 2:17. The title wasn't a time stamp. It was a sentence. Better results in darkness. I checked the camera. There were new photos. Blurry. Grainy. They looked like someone had taken them while standing in the corner of my bedroom. Every one of them was taken at the exact moment I had turned my back to the room. I went to the police. I didn't show them the recordings. I told them about the photos. The officer smiled the way people do when they've already decided you're wrong. Phones glitch, he said. Especially when people don't sleep. I asked him to sit in silence with me for 1 minute. Just to listen. He laughed and declined. That night I tried something desperate. I played the story again. Not alone this time. I invited my friend over. Lights on. TV in the background. No headphones. For 10 minutes, nothing happened. Then my friend frowned. "Did you hear that?" he asked. I felt my stomach drop. "Hear what?" I said. He pointed at the phone. "It sounds like it's breathing under the narrator." The player paused by itself. The screen filled with text. Multiple listeners detected. Training suspended. The story didn't like company. My friend refused to stay the night. He said the apartment felt wrong. Empty in a loud way. I didn't argue. As soon as the door closed behind him, the phone vibrated. No sound. Just one long, patient pulse. A new file appeared. Length, midnight. I didn't open it. I left the TV on all night, volume high enough to feel through the floor. Nothing happened. At 2:03 a.m., the power went out. The apartment fell into perfect silence. My phone screen lit up. The file changed. Length, 2:03. The title wrote itself. Single listener mode enabled. I whispered, "Please stop." The recording played. Not my voice. My friends. Saying my name. From inside my bedroom. I didn't go into the bedroom. I stood in the hallway, staring at the dark doorway like it might blink. My phone played the recording again. My friend's voice. Perfect. "Come here," it said softly. Not from the speaker. From the room. The phone screen changed to camera mode. I hadn't touched it. The preview showed my bedroom. Empty. Then the image glitched. For half a frame, I saw myself standing at the foot of the bed. Facing the camera. Mouth open. Waiting for the next word to fall out. The live image froze. Text scrolled over it. Voice model ready. My knees buckled. The phone vibrated once more. A new file saved. Length, 007. I didn't play it. I already knew what it would sound like. I moved out the next morning. Didn't pack. Didn't clean. Just grabbed my phone and left the keys on the table. The apartment was rented again 2 weeks later. I still get notifications. New recordings. Different cities. Different time zones. Always the same title. Single listener mode enabled. I don't delete them anymore. Deleting feels like listening. I keep the volume off. I never wear headphones at night. And I never play stories when I'm alone. Because I finally understand the warning. Not a message. A rule. Stories don't want to scare you. They want to practice you. So if this is the only voice you can hear right now, don't stay here. Turn on another sound. Open a door. And never listen alone.